So the document I'm working with is Advanced Color, and we're just going to be exploring some of the creative ways that you can work with color in Illustrator. It's by no means an exhaustive look at color. Illustrator is actually pretty deep when it comes to color options. So we are going to try some different methods. Okay, so I have on the left-hand side the same design multiple times, and I've put in some headings here that I want to look at. I want to look at some vibrant color options, warm colors, pastel colors, retro colors, and then also some custom colors. So on the right-hand side, I have an image at the top here. Now that could be an image I've taken or downloaded. Maybe I went on holiday somewhere and I saw some beautiful colors in a marketplace and I took a photo and I decided that's what I wanted to make a color group out of. So I'm going to ungroup this and select the image. The image has to be embedded, not linked. And object, create object mosaic. And I've set it to 5 by 5 tiles, and I'm also going to delete the raster image underneath. Say OK. And what it's done is it's read the image and it's created tiles of color based on that image. I'm going to ungroup, click away, and I'm going to take the colors that I want to build a color group out of. So I'll take the green and the yellow and the pink. I'm taking the most vibrant ones I can find here. Let's take the purple or violet, and let's take this cocoa color. Okay, so I can get rid of the rest here. I'm done with them. And let's just arrange these here. And align them. And then I'm going to go to my swatches panel, which I've emptied in advance in this file. And I'm going to click on this button that says New Swatch Group. And I'm going to call it Vibrant. And say Selected Artwork and OK. So now I have my first color group. For the second color group, I have, I'm calling it Warm. I have warm colors here on the far left and the far right. And I want to create a blend of those colors that I can create a color group out of. So I'm going to ungroup, and I'm going to take these 5 and I'm going to go to edit colors, blend horizontally, and it will create a blend of those colors. I'm going to make a new color group out of that and I'll call it warm. Okay, then we have this here, pastel, and it's got a website here, color.adobe.com. So I'm going to go to that website. It's a pretty powerful website, this, for exploring color. And I'm going to go to the Explore tab, and I'm just going to type in here, pastel. And here is the pastel that I want, these sort of ice cream colors. So I'm going to download a JPG of that. And then in Illustrator, I'm going to place that JPG and lift the colors off it. So let's go find it. I'm going to use my eyedropper and click and add these colors. Okay, once I've done that, I'll get rid of that. I'm done with it. Now I can select these 5 colors and make a color group, and I'll call it pastels. Okay, so now I've got my pastel colors. I'm actually just going to apply them in here. So I'll take them one by one and drop them in here. Okay, then the 5th one is retro colors, and I've just set the far left and the far right. So I'll ungroup it, and this is just another way of working. I'm going to take those 2 and I'm going to go Object, Blend, Make. Then Object, Blend, Blend Options. I'm going to change it to Steps and set it to 3 steps. So that's 3 in between the left and right, and say OK. And then Object, Expand. So it's kind of similar to the blend horizontally. It's just a slightly different way. I'm going to make a color group. I'll call it retro. Okay, and then the last one is custom. So we'll deal with custom right at the end. But now I want to apply these color groups and see what they look like. So I'm going to select the first piece of artwork, and I'm going to go to Recolor Artwork, Advanced Options, and I'm going to click on my Vibrant color group. And it applies and remaps the original colors like it is shown here. Now, if you don't like the way they've remapped, you can manually drag them into new positions, or what I like to do is use this button, randomly change color order. So I'm just going to click till I get something I like. Okay, quite like that. And then okay and yes. Let's do the warm colors for here. Warm. And let's randomly arrange until we get something. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And then we'll do the pastel. Okay. And let's do the retro. Okay. So very quickly, we've been able to apply different color groups to the same design to get different results. Now, what if we just want to sort of freewheel a little bit and experiment? So I'm going to take the middle one, and I'm going to go to my Recolor Artwork panel, and I'm going to go to Edit, and here I can actually drag the colors around in the color wheel here. The closer to the middle, the more pastel they become. The more towards the outside, the more saturated. So you can experiment with this. They're locked together, so the relationship is maintained, but you can also unlock them, and then you can individually move these colors around to get what you want. So let's say I want that. Whoops. Let's say that I want that. So what I can do now is actually make a color group from my custom colors here. So I'm going to say new color group, and I'm going to call it custom. And now I have another color group for custom colors. Okay, so this is just some fun you can have with exploring colors in Illustrator. And as I say, it's not an exhaustive look at colors. It's just a sample of some of the advanced techniques that you can use when you're working with color. So give it a try.